We are set to go here in the Music City Tier 1 Collegiate Classic. I'm Peyton, Turnage, Abigail Martin working the camera today, and our first matchup is the 15U Nashville Junior Predators versus the Milwaukee Admirals. We're at Ford Ice Center, Bellevue, and we are underway as the puck is sent back into the Milwaukee corner and played off the near side. Junior Predators hold the puck in on the right side. Ryan Murphy gets doubled up along the boards, has a couple of forwards helping out on that scrum along the right wall. Wedge toward the point, kept in by Boniface, but turned over by the Milwaukee Admirals. Loose at center and pitched in near side, chased down by Ryan Murphy. Murphy back to the blue line. Boniface to the front, deflected right through the goal mouth and out. Junior Preds keep the pressure on. Near side and held in on the right wing by Boniface. Trying to get around, puck played over side to side. Back to the blue line, long shot. Knocked down in front, comes back Boniface, right point, popped one on net, kick save. Pearson Hazlett getting the start for the Admirals, and it's Nicholas Almeida for the Junior Predators as the shot comes on and a glove save is made by Hazlett. Clock stops with 16:05 remaining here in period one. Just getting underway. Again, glad to have you with us. I'm Peyton Turnage. We'll have a plethora of Junior Preds games on tap. Again, we've got the 15U team going on now. We'll have the 18U Junior Predators facing the 18U Admirals at 7:30 tonight. And Sam Fleming will be on the call of that one. Puck comes off near side. Junior Preds offensive zone. The blue line, Stephen Lipa pushed back out. Admirals might have their first chance of the game. A backhand attempt by Drury goes off into the corner on the left side. Drury sends Lipa's stick in the air. Milwaukee down behind, and getting tugged down was Rosas. Admirals keep it in. Glove from the corner, pushed out in front. Loose puck to the high slot. There's a chance. Shot, score! Tanner Wallows came out of the scrum and to the top of the left circle, let it go. It beats Almeida glove side, and the Admirals have an early 1-0 lead. The play developed in the corner. The puck traded hands a couple of times. You saw that glove down right before the pass. And Tanner Wallows settled it down, curled to his left, and put it top shelf. Early goal for the Admirals. And a 1-0 lead. Draw at center. Admirals take it. Drew Barras gets it on the right wing. 2-on-2. Long shot came in. Turned aside by Almeida. Turned off into the corner. Samuel Everett tried to center. Junior Preds stick knocked it down, and the Predators break up ice. Here's Chase Murray sending it on. Chase into the zone, right side. Murray, and it's turned over. Admirals break on it. If they hurry, it's 3-on-1, maybe 4-on-1. Everett drops it back. Give it off to Wallows again. His shot gets stopped by Almeida, and a pad save off the rebound. As Samuel Everett had 2 tries at the side of the net. Held in by Milwaukee. They've had good pressure to start this one off. Everett tried to keep it in. Nashville will break on it. Lundberg gets it through center, back into the Milwaukee zone, and it's icing with 14:50 left on the clock. 3-2, the shots in favor of Milwaukee. And a 1-0 lead in the early stages of this one. Milwaukee sets up the offensive zone draw. Charlie Holting against Ryan Murphy. Holting won the draw back to the point. Peterson pops it into the Nashville corner, around behind the net. Admirals pick up, centering pass toward the slot. Taken away from Barnes, and the Predators break on a 4-on-2. Murphy curls wide, got poke check. Trying to keep it along the boards. Fighting for it there is Nate Stout. Turn over to Holting. Puck comes back toward the point, held in by Alan Cow, and back into the right corner. Junior Preds going to work. Down 1-0 early. 3-on-3 scrum. Cow feeds it off right side. Murphy spins, taken to the ice. And Milwaukee gets it on the intercept. Tommy Shore, far side, back to the point. Nashville holds in. Long shot save by Pearson Hazlett with 14:49 left in period one. What's expected is that we'll have a short intermission between the first and the second, and then we will have a halftime break to scrape the ice. And we'll come back for the conclusion of the second. But that's a while from now. Left circle, offensive zone face-off for Nashville. Scrummed into the corner. Milwaukee's had a good handle on face-off so far as James Richmond gets run off down low. Trying to chase it around. Dalton Thomas comes back over. Pitched out to center. Nashville picks up D to D. Steven Lipa near side loops it back in. Thomas chases to it right side. Throws it in front. Loose puck. Thomas reaching for it again. Takes it down behind. Pressured by Leo Burns. Pop back to the far side. Good keep in by the Preds. Into the corner behind the net. Milwaukee up the intercept. They'll bring it back up ice. A clear out play by Eglin. And push forward by Levi. Intercepted Steven Lipa. 15 in gold, brings it out. Lipa dishes off the near glass. A good bounce ahead for Thomas. Great move to get to the middle, but gets checked off the puck. The last line of defense was Leo Burns, and he made the play. Turnover behind that. Wraparound try. Save made on the attempt by Thomas. Another kick out by Hazlett. Clear to the line. Looked like it came out. They do call delayed offside. Milwaukee picks up from there. Pass goes right side. Admirals through center. A poke check and a play by Tinsley trying to work it in. Admirals to the loose change, to the line and out. Battle for along the right side again. You're already seeing lots of board scrums. Players not afraid to get physical in this one. Austin Drana tries to clear it. Nashville holds in on the left side with Lundberg. Side to side, defensive zone for Milwaukee. Near wing. And taken off was McPhee. Nashville picks up at center and drop back to their own end. Gavin Meter. Rushing play, Turner tried to turn it over. Pass is tipped off the outside for Tinsley back in the Milwaukee zone. No icing. Hazlett plays it intercepted far side, but swiped and missed by James Richmond. And the Admirals go back behind their own net. From the right corner, breakout pass, good keep in by Chase Murray. We saw him in the summer showcase. Very mobile defenseman, number 7 for Nashville. Owen Drury down behind the net. Nashville trying to play a bouncing puck from their own zone back to center. Admirals have it left side. Here's Drew Barris. Again, Admirals with a 1-0 lead down to 12:28 left in this first period. Breakout pass and trying to send it out is Keough. Alan Keough moves to the middle. Poke check at the very last instant. Had a little bit of opening there for just a moment. Back toward the line. Nashville holds it in. Murphy and then turned over. The Admirals loop it back in the Nashville zone and will roll back. Sean Morgan holds from there. Has Boniface nearby. Morgan's long pass to center. Tipped in. Trying to get to a Keough. Has help on the right side with Nate Stout. Stout double teamed in the corner. Looks back to the blue line. Boniface cycles it in low left side for Keough. Back to the point. Boniface wrister. Off the glove, paddled to the corner. Try to be centered in front, but knocked down by an Admiral stick. That's Barnes to the line and out. Keough under pressure, worked it through. Sean Morgan, triple teamed almost, has to work it corner to corner. Has help on the left side from Fickenshire. Jack Fickenshire plays it low left, just out of the reach of Roses. And back out of the zone, back to deep center for the Nashville Junior Predators. Pass almost offside. They bring it in right wing with Fickenshire. Fickenshire checked, releasing the pass, went through Thomas, and the Admirals come from their own zone but couldn't break out. Strange bounce off the glass and thrown out of play into the side netting, and the clock stops with 10:54 left in the first. 1-0 lead for the Admirals, but the Junior Predators on top on the shots 5-3. Face off, left circle. Junior Preds offensive zone. Reached at by Thomas. And the Admirals clear off the right side from Jack Levi. From behind the net, Leo Burns. Check there on the near side. Lots of sweaters, gold and blue, doing battle there. Low right, Fickenshire. Played it in. Fickenshire tried to get that return to the circle. Instead, the Admirals take it out. And brought out by Eglin. 1-on-2. Cuts outside left. Takes the shot. It's ramped up high. And will land up in the corner netting. But it did go off a defenseman's stick. And so the Admirals will have the offensive zone face-off. Of course, these teams known for their big clubs. The Predators in their home city. And then Milwaukee Admirals, the AHL affiliate. Now seeing the 15U versions. Doing battle today. Nashville off the left side. If they break out, might be 2-on-1. Here is Tinsley closing, shooting, and just missing the top shelf. Hazlett might have got a piece of that with a blocker arm. Behind the Nashville attacking net. Far side, Jack Levi. That's held in again by the Predators, back behind the net. Drana was there. Near side, the Admirals. Push it outside the line. Junior Preds pick up at their own blue line. Gavin Meter, chased by Wallows, who has the only goal in this one for Milwaukee. Admirals skate back, D-to-D pass. Dripped off the left side, turning with it Wallows. Meter got his stick in the way, and now Wallows breaks back in with it. Left side shot, just missing the top shelf and over top of the net. Little bit of daylight left by Almeida, but not much. Right side again, Everett from Milwaukee. Centers to the slot. Here's a chance. Getting on goal. Wallows, what a play and what a goal. The Admirals take a 2-0 lead. A great deke in front, and Wallows gets his second of the game. You could see that developing as Wallows came in from high to low, opened himself up between the circles, made a move backhand to forehand, and finished blocker side. And the Ads take a 2-0 lead and score on their fifth shot. Again, that with 10:53 left in this first period. Remaining at 5-on-5, Admirals have it, and they've got momentum on their side. D-to-D pass, near side feed, broken up in the middle. Dropped back by Murphy, through center. Nashville dumps back in the Milwaukee zone. Again, both teams are pretty even as far as possession goes. I'd actually give the nod to Nashville as far as offensive zone time is concerned, and the shots are even. High point, shot coming, knocked down in front. Nudged by Murphy, looking to an open man on the left. Now to the circle, trying to get a shot away there with Stout. He'll have to pick it up off the left side. Knocked a man down, played in the air, bouncing to the side of the net, short corner, and it's Wallows again, standing on it, cleared to the back, kept in long wrister, is wide of the net. Short angle deflection, and just missing the far post was Murphy. Off a short tip in front. Hazlett was scrambling off that. Another chance, out in front. Here's a chance for Keough, and he misses high right. Nashville getting close to tallying their first. They've got an opening here. Turnaround shot off the glove as Stout had two players coming down the slot with help. Stout back to the blue line, the pass is missed, and Morgan has to chase it Nashville zone. That allows Milwaukee to make a change. They have been on the ice for quite some time. A feed back into the zone. Slipping and falling was Morgan as he had a couple defenders in his way. Here's Boniface. Trying to kick and bring it back in on the left wing was Stout, but Milwaukee plays it off the boards. Near side and a 2-on-1. Turner left wing brings it in, passes cross ice. It was deflected, taken out of the circle. Drop back McPhee, wide open slot, chance knocked down. The rebound, pad save. McPhee wrapping around off a Nashville skate, and it's still kept to the outside. Drive from the point, misses. That got close. Shumless will lay it down to the corner. Nashville caught in their own zone, but now they break on it. Backhand shovel pass, looking ahead for Thomas, knocked down off an Admiral skate. And backhanded in. Bradley Boniface. Sean Morgan back to Boniface. Comes out of his reach. Barnes to the front. Tip off at Nashville, sticking wide. Dalton Thomas. Clear to the back. Held in Barris. Makes a move. His shot got blocked. Barnes high slot. Shoots. That's deflected off of Nashville, sticking wide. Tommy Shore. Or rather, Sean Morgan lost it in deep. Here's a long shot. Barris on net. Rebound back in. Through the goal crease and out. Holting. Wide open chance. Another shot hits an Admiral from high. Bounces low left. Holting to the corner. Center through the goal mouth once again. Cleared this time by Thomas, and Nashville will gladly take an icing there. It is no touch icing, and the clock stops with 8:03 left in the period. Milwaukee offensive zone faceoff, and now you're seeing them keep sustained pressure in the zone. Barnes shot knocked down. They pile to the front of the net. A goal line stand, and Nashville comes up with it. Here's James Richmond. down the left wing. Nashville trying to get there first. They might get some momentum their way, but Milwaukee takes it off the delayed offside. Barris, good cut to his right. Pass in the middle. Brought back in by Schneider. Colton Schneider works wide right. Throws it in front. Save the rebound. Came out of the crease. Barris steps into it, shoots, and misses on the glove side. Nashville gets out of trouble. Harrison Pickering lugging it back the other way. Taken to the outside by Peterson. Holds him to task in the right corner. Slides back left point. Gavin Meter with a wrister knocked down. Milwaukee trying to break on it and push through center. And Nate Stout picks it near side. Deflected in by Tinsley. And Milwaukee goes to work as Nashville makes a change. Ryder Egeland with 6:52 left in the period. Turnover to the side. Centering pass knocked down. And Milwaukee makes a turn back. Nathan Peterson, but turned over Nashville to the front of the net. Unable to get a shot off there was Murphy. Bodied off. Now he's caught there on the low side. So Nashville picks it up with Stout. To the back. Long wrister deflected. Rebound. Big time scrum in the slot again. Meter keeps it on the right side. Keough centers just in behind Stout, who couldn't reach it. Maybe if he was a righty, but it's going to come back to the Nashville end. And a turnover. Milwaukee left side with Egeland. Got a man in front. Centering pass wide open and missing the one-timer was Levi. Now McPhee with a turn on the right. Open man again. Here's Shore shooting. Missed the target. Levi off the back wall comes around on his backhand. To the circle. Left it down. Murphy intercepts for Nashville. They need to get some guys off the ice. Meter. Far side. Bouncing puck. And picked back up again by Meter, making a turn as Milwaukee had a delayed offside. Pass hit a body, but it comes back right side. Nashville control. Shumlis able to backhand it over for Milwaukee. Down to 5:43 left in this first period. 2-0 lead for the Admirals. Wallows took a low bridge hit. Nashville tries to clear it out. Held in Everett. Kicked it toward the slot. Low play. Everett to the front. Centering pass and a great save is made there. Drury gets stopped by Nicholas Almeida. And I think both teams kind of need a breather off that. It got hairy for quite a number of minutes, but especially in the Junior Preds defensive zone. So Milwaukee sets up right circle in the offensive zone draw. Drury sends it back toward the point. Long wrister, deflected wide. And Nashville tries to clear it with Boniface. Has help in the corner. Boniface held up. Playing it there, Owen Drury. Far side pass, Nashville on the breakout. Fickenshire laid it through, on to Thomas. 2-on-2, cuts left, needs help, waits. Pass across the slot, hoping for a catch-up. Reaching and could not hold it in. That was Boniface. As Milwaukee plays it through a Drury, dumps it in, gets the change. Bradley Boniface, pass tipped by Thomas, knocked down Milwaukee. They brought it back in, and just a step ahead was offside. And the clock stops with 5:26 left in this first period. Again, we'll have a brief first intermission, and then a halftime break in the middle of the second period. McPhee and Lundberg here, a pair of 11s, and draw one by Milwaukee. Barris, pass was deflected by Richmond. They still take it and dump it from the right side. Off of Lipa from the corner. Schmidt will keep it in, but it's turned over to Nashville control. On the breakout, Richmond had to cut around a defender, play it low behind the net. Shoving in position was Tinsley. Left it off for Lundberg. Out of the corner, Lundberg sends it high. Kept in Nashville, swept and missed there by Richmond. Tried to get it to the left side defender who's outside the point. And back in the Milwaukee zone. Drew Barris will take it on the break. Defenseman number 2 gives left side to Turner off the heel of his skate. Nashville takes it off the turnover and look ahead. Lipa sends a high one behind the Admirals net. Austin Drana takes it from there. Along the glass it goes. 3-on-2 Admirals coming out, but a quick shot just missing the net was Richmond. On the glove side, again, that one missed the post by maybe an inch or two. Spring out pass just out of the reach of Murray. Milwaukee on a chase as Nashville was changing, and it's brought back in left side. Drop to Schneider. Intercepted Predators. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Coming in, Nate Stout. Onside to the slot. Shot was deflected wide. Rebound picked up by Murphy out of the corner. Cycles to the circle. Picked off. Admirals break with a 4-on-2. Schneider looking back. Draped in a takeaway, but Milwaukee holds it in. Peterson double-teamed, and the Predators get out of there. Nate Stout, 1-on-3. Peterson took it away and pushed it through center. Nashville back in their own end. Sean Morgan holds behind his net, zinged it along near side. Caught there by Austin Keough. He'll hold it back for Gavin Meter. Took a ride along the boards, and the Admirals hold it in. Low right Barnes, center toward the slot. Here's a chance for Shore, just missing in front. Puck was hopping around, unable to settle it. Now a breakout, and here comes Murphy. A poke check made by Burns as Murphy was going to take it on a 2-on-1. Good catch-up play, and it's forced back to center. 3:02 left in this first period. 2-0 Admirals. Junior Preds trying to get on the board. They'll take it right wing with Morgan. Shoved to the ice by Burns. It comes on net and covered by Pearson Hazlett. Again, we got Hazlett for the Admirals and Nicholas Ameda for the Junior Predators. 2:52 remains in this first period. And again, we got a somewhat sizable yet socially distanced crowd here at Fordyce Center, Bellevue. This building celebrating its 1-year anniversary this week. And what an impressive facility it is. Seems like the Predators, every new facility they make just gets better and better. Hopefully it leads to more growth of youth hockey in the Music City. Takedown near the line. Looked like it was offside, but Nashville keeps it in anyway. Play continues as Keenan Rosas chases to the corner. Admirals will get out of there. Off the left side, Schumless to the back. It's held in, deflected. A tricky bounce and a save is made by Hazlett as Dalton Thomas got a Joe Pavelski-like deflection on that. Set himself up perfectly, but Hazlett able to stop it off that big-time change of direction. Down to 2:21 in the period. And Milwaukee wins another draw in their defensive zone. They've been pretty good at that so far. Breakout pass. Admirals take it. 3-on-2. Here's Drury down the slot with a chance, and Nashville takes it over. 3-on-3 rush. Richmond moves to the middle. Taken down by Wallace, and it's offside to boot. Cooper Lundberg will take the face-off again. Quite a number of junior Predators we saw in the summer showcase. They were impressive there, and they played pretty well here. But so far, shut off of the scoreboard. But it's not like they have not had their chances. 2 minutes now left in the first period. Nashville caught in their own end. Wallace has got 2 goals in this game. Up the wall through Barris, back to center. Predators take it on the right side, trying to chip it through Richmond. Chases his own dump in. Turned it toward the low circle. Turnaround shot into the pads. Hazlett did as well as he could to hang on to it. He gets the whistle with 1:45 left. Junior Preds still on top of the shots, this time 13-11. Face off for right circle. Ryan Murphy, who's eaten up a lot of minutes with Nate Stout and Alan Keough. They'll go again. Face off once again by Milwaukee in their own zone. To the blue line, held in Nashville. Low shot misses wide along the ice. Comes back to Nate Stout, right wing. Admirals trying to clear it out. 3-on-3 scrum in the corner. Ads will break on it. Long pass out. Here comes Tate Schmidt down the right wing. Stops up. Tries to recover, got it back. Schmidt throws it on net, deflected wide. McPhee with a rebound. He scores! Luke McPhee slid it through the legs of Almeida, and the Admirals take a 3-0 lead with 1:16 left in the opening frame. The play was broken up and then reconfigured again. And McPhee got it in the left circle, slid it through the pads. It's 3-0 Admirals, and the Junior Predators will make a goaltender swap. Rylan Freshwater comes in. The Junior Preds down 3-0 in the first. Coach J.P. Dumont immediately making the change. Now the clock is stuck at 1:16. I don't think anybody notices that. So we'll have somewhat of an elongated finishing of this period. Now the clock's starting to turn as the Predators take it out. Dumped off the near glass. Sean Morgan goes behind the net. Gets out of the left corner. Morgan through the circle, loose, and held in on the left side by Nashville. To the circle, Thomas shoots, knocked down in front. Looked like that hit Peterson. Turn to the high slot, and a quick wrister gets stopped again as Fickenshire let it go. Now chased through center. Turner. His pass intercepted by Morgan. Junior Predators try to take advantage of a change. Closing in and going wide is Thomas. Taking off on the backhand, and then hoping for it there was Fickenshire. Spun off of the puck, and the Admirals take it in the final 30 seconds of the period. Burns. Turnover, but kept in. Lucas Barnes turns out of the low left side to the slot. Kicking. Gonna get a shot off Schneider. Blocker save by Freshwater, his first save of the game. Now Shumlis into the slot. Hit escape. Schneider tries to take over. Push through Barnes. Another shot is sticked aside into the corner. Milwaukee's going to keep the pressure on to the end of this period, down to 5 seconds. Junior Predators get the intercept, throw it through center, and that is it for period 1. Both teams about even as far as possession is concerned, but the Admirals have a 3-0 lead through period 1. We'll take a brief break and come back for the second period. All right, all you happy Facebookers, we're back for the second period. And again, we will stop at halfway to clean the ice. 17 minutes on the board. Admirals with a 3-0 lead over Nashville. And here's a chance. Schneider across, just in behind Barnes. So they get right at it to begin this period. Again, it's been a pretty evenly matched game. But the Admirals have just taken advantage of opportunities. They're getting one now. High slot, turn to the circle and away as Schneider trying to get that shot away. Junior Preds get caught up. Right side Holting. Plays it to the corner. Center to Holting at the side. Tied up there with a stick and meter. Left circle shot through the crease and out. Nashville gets to it on the near side with Fickenshire playing it through and maybe a break. Keenan Roses behind the D. Backhander. Score! And Nashville gets on the board. 47 seconds into the second period. Keenan Roses hustle behind the D. And with forehand, backhand through the legs of Pearson Hazlett, and Nashville has made it a 2-goal game early in the second. I give credit to the Milwaukee defender for not going for the trip, but letting it play out. And so, the Junior Preds have their first goal of the game. Trailing by 2. They've got a chance again left side. Xavier Goodman makes a move to the bottom of the circle. Came to the side and poked out of there by the Admirals netminder Hazlett. And we got Hazlett for Milwaukee. Nashville started with Almeida and made the change near the end of the first period, and now they've got Rylan Freshwater. Admirals. Wallace, he's got 2 in the game. Trying to plane it through the legs of Pickering. And then fed across the slot. Wallace again taking away Nashville. They'll break out of there. Stick handling, pushing it through is Richmond. He's got help, but a takeaway by the defense. Barris had all kinds of pressure with Nashville trying to keep it in. 2-on-2. Lundberg is there. Looks off. And taken out by Drew Barris. And Milwaukee gets out of there. Cleared on the Nashville zone. It will be no-touch icing. 15-14 remaining on the clock here in the second. Shots are 15-14 in favor of Nashville. Just scoring at the beginning of this period, now trailing by 2. Again, glad to have you with us. I'm Peyton Turnage. We've got Abigail Martin manning the camera today. Both of us come from Penalty Box Radio here in Nashville. As a loose puck came on, and did it go through? No. It was covered by the goaltender, eventually squirted it through, but after the whistle, so the officials call no goal on this. Again, this is I believe my 6th season covering hockey. Junior Predators hockey for the first few years, did Vanderbilt hockey, and now I'm with the University of Alabama in Huntsville, D1 hockey. And then Abigail also does work for Penalty Box Radio and for Middle Tennessee State Athletics, so we're glad to be a part of this. Here's a chance in front. Oh, what a save! Back to the high slot, and a shot gloved and held by Hazlett. Not sure who that was that Hazlett absolutely denied on that 2-on-1, but he made the first save beautifully, and even better on the second attempted shot, as Boniface stepped into it. He's in the zone, that's for sure. Has stopped a number of quality Nashville chances. Leo Burns sends it side to side, and Milwaukee takes it on the left wing. Getting shoved off. Eglin tried to bring it in with a good defensive play. Nashville now from behind the net. Pass off a skate. Milwaukee up the turnover. Trying to find it in the high slot. Leo Burns leaves it down to the left corner. An intercept by Walos. Centering in front. And unable to get the shot away was Levi. The Predators get out of there once again. 2-on-2 for now. More troops joining in behind. Milwaukee caught up. Pass went through the middle, tipped out. Good stick play by Burns to get it across the Nashville line and take it in further. Burns battling Boniface. It's 2-on-2. Fickinger feeds it on. Another 2-on-2 break. Right side, it's Thomas. Wanted to slide it over to Richmond. Got stopped up. Toward the slot it goes, and back toward the point. Nashville right at the end of a defensive change. They keep it into the corner. Shumlis. Left side shot, Nashville. That one misses the net from Murray. As again, they have not completed their change. Coming onto the ice was Goodwin, but had the puck stripped off him immediately by Walos. He's really been the player of the game so far. Long break, and trying to find it was Tinsley. Tipped it in, but could not break on it. Milwaukee, corner to corner. They'll clear it back through center. Chase Murray. Fed it on, an intercept. Milwaukee trying to cut through, but taken away Nashville. Trying to bring it up, a poke check made by Drana, and now cutting in right side is Holting. Schneider overskated it in the left corner. They got it back. Trying to feed the slot. Turning was Barnes, not open yet. Right side shot comes on, it's knocked out by Freshwater. Wearing 32 in gold for Nashville between the pipes. Milwaukee caught on the left side. Nashville gets back. Murray along the boards to the line and out. And taking back in, Goodwin. 3-on-2, left wing, cuts wide. Tries to get to the net, good defensive play. Taken over by Murray, rather by Richmond. Taken out off the scrum, and Milwaukee tried to clear, but it's kept in. Chase Murray to the circle, shoots on net. Rebound came free, popped across, and Milwaukee gets out of there once again. High aerial pass goes over the Nashville bench, and a stoppage of play. With 12:21 left here in the second. Again, we anticipate an ice scrape at the halfway mark of this period. And so we will go dark during that time and come back to finish the second. Milwaukee on a breakout. Gloving it to himself is Everett. Cutting wide left. Everett looks for help. Dropped it back to Peterson. Long shot off of Nashville skating wide. Center back through the circle. Walos back to the blue line. Left side. Here's a long shot. Tipped and a save again by Freshwater. Milwaukee holding it low left. Centering pass right in front. Drury, he scores! Drury had the time to pick up the pass and take the shot. He beats Freshwater for a 4-1 Milwaukee Admirals lead. That comes on shot number 18 with 11:51 remaining in the second. So Owen Drury puts it looked like, through the legs of Hazlett, or rather through the legs of Freshwater. And Milwaukee extends their lead by 3 again. Here's a turnover, centering pass, comes back to the point. Boniface's shot got blocked, and the Admirals take off. Schmidt backs into Boniface on the far side. Boniface looks to his left, stick joust for Fickenshire to feed it through to Thomas. Backhand feed across, just missing, as helping him out was Rosas. Keenan Rosas with the only junior Preds goal of the game as it goes back in the Nashville zone on a missed pass. Freshwater almost got burrowed into, he's able to feed it out. Long pass ahead, out of the reach of Fickenshire. Admirals to the line, Schmidt, McPhee, maybe 2-on-1, but off escape. And Nashville pushes it back in the Milwaukee zone. Junior Admirals feed it through, tipped off, Schmidt back in the junior Preds in. Chase Murray goes across to his right. Long breakout pass tipped through, and some daylight for Tinsley, down the left. Cuts in, got a man in front, centering pass, and burrowing into the netminder was Richmond as he helped out on that 2-on-1. And now another missed pass at the point, and Nashville has to chase. They'll get help from their goaltender, Freshwater. Gavin Meter to the near side. Wallows with the intercept. Nashville getting back on their defense. Tinsley waited for the pass on the right side, got checked in doing so. And that's pushed back behind the Nashville goal. Murray had to help out. Plays over near side. Big hit by Wallows behind the play. Boarding, it looked like there's going to be a penalty here on Milwaukee. It's the first power play of this game. And officially it will go down as a roughing call. So Tanner Wallows will sit for 2 minutes. Nashville power play right at 10 minutes remaining in the second period. So the junior Preds, down by 3, have their first power play of the game. Ryan Murray setting up with Stout and Chow. Face-off pushed back. It's Boniface on the fence with Sean Morgan to begin this power play. As Boniface picks it up in his own end. Passes left wing. Stout, cross ice. There's a feed in left wing. Murphy has a man down the slot. Holds up. Nashville playing the perimeter. Boniface, right circle. Faking the one-timer is Morgan. Back to Boniface, then to Murphy. Steps to the circle. Down to the corner for Chow. Into the slot. Oh, back to Boniface again. Settles it. Gives off to Murphy. Down the circle. Shoots. Blocked. Recovered again by Stout. Hands it off for Murphy. Back to the point, Boniface. Murphy on the return. Down the circle. Waiting. Shooting. Deflected across ice. Morgan had to help out and take it off the right. Chow turns to the forehand. Knocked off a defender. Cleared off a body. One hit the arm of Morgan to keep it in. Second attempt. And the Admirals get it all the way down ice. Stopped by Freshwater. 1:06 on this power play. 9:02 remaining in the second. Might have a chance here. Right side. Xavier Goodwin closes and shoots on a blocker save. And the rebound just out of the reach of Thomas. Turner on his backhand. Along the wall near side. And it's a one-on-one race for it. Schneider and Pickering. Pickering able to step back to it. Schneider picked his pocket and laid it down for Turner, who's got an open area behind the net, but gets poked off. Harrison Pickering, number 12. Pass goes right side, tipped in. Goodwin tries to hustle to it. To the line, nice keep it. Pickering to the circle. On his backhand, plays it off to the right half side. Goodwin piled into. It's going to be held in at the back off the attempted clear. Pickering walks the line, gives to his right. Goodwin to Pickering. Top of the circle, shot deflected, up into the air and out of play. Dalton Thomas had his stick down as the bumper for the high slot deflection. It looked like it went off an Admiral and out of play. And Nashville will change up the unit as they prepare to get back to 5-on-5. 8:04 left in the second. As Keenan Roses is ready to take the draw, with Fickenshire on his left. And Stout on his right. Puck is dropped. There's a shot just missing the net there from Fickenshire. Back to the wall as the power play comes to an end for Nashville. Stout almost got run into by Wallace, who came out of the box. It's behind the Milwaukee net. Peterson looped it to the back. Meter with a wrister blocked. That one hit Turner, and the Admirals able to push it through to center. Turner trades hands a couple times, ends up in the Nashville zone. Hustling back to it, Murray. No icing on the play, comes back near side. Milwaukee takes it away down low. Turner behind the net. That one hit a Nashville stick. 7:27 left in this period. 4-1 Milwaukee. Turner lays it cross ice. To the back, McPhee. Hit a leg, ends up behind the Nashville net. Murray back to the near side and chased through center. McPhee caught up on by Roses. And Peterson makes a turn back in the Admiral zone. Pass deflected to center. Ads move it with Barnes. Low right again for Wallace. Nashville able to take it away from behind their own net. Pass goes near side. Good win again. Had quite a bit of time on that power play, helping set things up. But they go 0-for-1 in the game. Puck trading hands again. This time Nashville with a good stutter step. Goodwin able to step away and bring it on. Goodwin moving through. Left side. Has help. Takes the shot. It's going to be deflected wide by Burns. High on the glass, but still in play. Goodwin, who's been all over the ice, but the Admirals take over. It's turned over behind the net. Murphy trying to pick it up. Goodwin off a body to the back. Boniface. Tipped off a stick and turned over. Barnes again, 2-on-2, down the left, carries in with Schneider, try to cut to the middle, but a good poke check is made by Chow, and the Predators have a chance up ice. Goodwin gives it on, breaking on with it, Murphy, down the slot, and a pad save is made by Hazlett, and a penalty is coming up. It looks like it's on the Admirals, so it'll be a hook. And another Nashville power play upcoming, it does appear. And it looks like Trey Shumlis gets escorted to the box. And we'll see the Nashville power play when we come back. We'll take an ice scrape and a handful of minutes for intermission. 5:58 left in the second. Stay with us. All right, welcome back, everybody. And again, we pick up right where we left off with that intermission. 5:58 left on the board, and right before the Zamboni went on the ice, the Junior Predators are on a power play, and now they're going to have a 5-on-3, and a lengthy one at that. Tripping is called almost immediately. 5 seconds off the break. And it's going to be Austin Drana taking the seat. So, Junior Preds down by 3, a great chance to get back in this game. Only Junior Preds goal coming from Keenan Roses. So here we go. Schneider facing off here against Murphy, and the Junior Preds set up the power play again. And now 5-on-3. Fed to the corner, right side. Murphy leads it up top. Stout to Boniface. Down to the corner for Thomas. To the slot, waiting, and just losing off the edge of his stick with Stout. Junior Preds trying their best to keep it alive along the outside. They got more bodies. Stout. Reaching for it, Boniface to the corner. Murphy, back to Stout, right circle, holds high, gives off to Murphy. No intention of a shot yet. Stout, Boniface one-timer, misses wide. It's going to be held in on the right side. Really got to be careful when a shot misses from high. Now to the corner. Murphy, across the ice, quick shot knocked down in front. Thomas tried the one-timer, but he had to settle it. And it's cleared back to the Nashville end, and a minute remaining on the 5-on-3. 5 extra seconds of a 5-on-4 if they don't score on this. Milwaukee off the turnover. Everett tried to hold it as long as he could. Had his pocket pick. Boniface brings it back in. Onside. Nice play. Gets it off the left side. A hard bounce, but it's settled by Stout. Switches places with Boniface. Low right. Turning high. Murphy gives Boniface a one-timer and a stick save. It's knocked off to the corner. Thomas again. Back to the point. Boniface. Thomas left circle to the dot. Straightaway point. Right circle one-timer from Stout. Hit a body. Flung wide. Admirals try to clear along the ice. It took a bounce off Boniface, and it's down the length of the ice. Only 16 seconds left on this 5-on-3. Nashville holding behind the net. Now they move it through center. Caught by Chow. Gives to his left. Boniface again. Closes. His shot is blocked. Turned over and cleared by Everett. That's going to end the 5-on-3 and the entirety of the power play. So it's back to 5-on-5 with 3:52 left in the second. And again, we'll have a very brief intermission leading into the third. We just had the ice scrape. Admirals kill off the penalty and retain their 4-1 lead. Again, the player of the game so far has been Tanner Wallows. Xavier Goodwin handed back. High shot deflected wide in front. Rebound taken off the left by Pickering. Gets checked by Burns. Milwaukee trying to break on it. A penalty coming up here as Levi got taken down to the ice, and it's going to be a Milwaukee power play for the first time today. And again, here on the Junior Preds Facebook, we'll have the 7:30 game. Both these teams, but the 18U versions of them. 18U Junior Preds, 18U Junior Admirals. And Sam Fleming, another penalty boxer, will have the call of that game. So, it's a Milwaukee power play as Harrison Pickering got the gate. And Milwaukee had to start from their own zone. Murray held up. Milwaukee will set it up on the left side. Return feed behind the net for Schmidt. Tate Schmidt handed off right side with McPhee helping out in the corner. McPhee, who's got a goal in this game. Burns hands off on the right half wall. Schmidt back to Burns. Let it down low right. Starting pass McPhee to the goal mouth, and getting tripped up a bit was Turner. The play kept alive on the left side. 40 seconds gone to the power play for Milwaukee. 2:40 left in the second period. McPhee turns it back for Burns. Wristed to the low right corner. Out in front off the netminder Freshwater, but it's kept alive again by the Admirals. Diving play to feed it to the slot. Burns holds in. Long wrister. Trickled and a blocker save is made. Kept off the left side again. Burns, 56 seconds in the power play, and misses Schmidt, who tried to deflect it in the slot. Scholmus holds it in. From the corner, low left again, Tyson Turner. Kicked and brought down low by Schmidt. They cycle to the point, but it's intercepted, and on the backhand, it's cleared out by James Richmond. Back to the Milwaukee end. 30 seconds left in the power play. Burns hustles, the pass knocked down, and Scholmus has to pick it back up with not much time left on this power play. Drury up the middle. Passes on. Able to break out. Everett almost had an opening in the middle. A turnover, but Milwaukee keeps it again. Wallows down the slot, fires. It's deflected into the corner. Everett cycles it low right. Held wide by Drury, handed off to Wallows. 4 seconds left power play. Left circle shot, high and wide on the glove side. Burns keeps it in. Right side, Wallows to the front. Just missing Everett. Kicking out the legs was Freshwater. And the Admirals take it behind the net. Wrapper feet in front. And a lunging glove save off Drury, who didn't get much on that shot, but it was still a tough save to make. Ryland, Freshwater, stretches out with a glove hand and knocked it down. I mean, he was way down on the ice and had to lunge up high with that left arm extended. 1:11 left in the period. Nashville takes it off the defensive zone faceoff, push to center, and they'll bring it out. And here comes Alan Chow to the slot, drags and shoots, deflected wide. Murphy again, spins right side, behind the goal, help from Chow. Handed off to Chow, bounce to the side of the net, and the Admirals move it up the middle. Everett off a skate, toward the line, and Everett again takes it off the left. Rolling puck, taking away Chow. He's got a 3-on-1. Chow right side with Murphy, drop back, pushed on net. The rebound opened up for Murphy momentarily, but he couldn't pick it. The shot was taken by Stout. 2-on-1 Admirals, pass for Everett. They tried to find it at the line. The puck was bouncing around. Drury carried it in, turned over to Nashville control with 40 seconds, but Chow fell, able to recover, but now pressure on the right side, Wallows. 33 seconds left in the period. Nashville toward the line and out. Peterson wristed in wide of the net, 23 seconds. Boniface, far side, held in at the point. Tommy Shore kept it in there. Admirals take it off the right. To the point for Peterson. Looped it low. Low right again, Eglin in the final 5 seconds. Stout will wrist it down the length of the ice. That one goes on net, and that's the end of the second. So stay with us because the intermission will be very brief. So we'll just take a quick timeout and come back on the other side for the third period. The score 4-1, Admirals at the break. To start the third period, Junior Predators have their work cut out for them, down 4-1, and we start the third period 5-on-5, 17 minutes on the board. Nashville going left to right. Here's a chance for the Admirals. Alone in front is Eglin shooting, and up to the task is Freshwater. It was mano a mano. Eglin opened up, didn't have time to make a move. He had to take a shot, and Freshwater guessed well on that one. 14 seconds gone in the third period. And again, the Admirals just take it right to Nashville at the beginning of these periods. Here's a shot right side, knocked down by Freshwater and sent into the corner. Here's a backhand pass to center. Admirals pick up at the red line. Pass goes to Eglin. And then gloved down by Morgan. McPhee picks it up off the left. Has trouble along the boards. Pressure from Thomas. Thomas gets it right side, plays it cross ice, but out of the reach of Fickenshire. Kind of kicked out his leg. And then Milwaukee comes back in. Offside. And again, we got a somewhat sizable, socially distanced crowd. Glad that things aren't so bad that we can't do this. So it's been great as long as everybody keeps their masks on. More to come. Nashville back in their own zone. Steven Lipa, right side, backhanded in by Tinsley. And chasing in the Admiral zone. Drew Barris comes loose to the side. Milwaukee finds it off the far wing. Barris has to recover and turn back. Pop pass through center. Nashville off the intercept, trying to play it through is Pickering. It's loose off the left side. Between the penalty boxes, and the Admirals have it down the slot. Getting tripped up. Play continuing, goes wide of the net. The rebound comes high in the air to the high slot for Drana. Rather above the left circle, able to play it behind the goal. Barnes right side. Out of pressure, feeds the point. Walking the line is Sholmus. Long wrister gets blocked. It's loose, and Nashville finds it and breaks out for a 2-on-2. Richmond gets around, takes it down the left, got tripped up, comes on net, and they score off the rebound. Richmond rushed it in, and it's put home on the rebound, point blank by Anthony Tinsley, and the Junior Predators strike at a good time. It's 4-2 with 15:20 remaining here in the third period. And if only we had the goal horn. Chicks dig the goal horn. So the Admirals' lead has been cut to 2. Puck is battled for. Nashville trying to bring it in with Chow and back near the line. Alan Chow spinning right side. Nashville keeping up the pressure. Narrowing it down to 2 goals again. 4-2. Admirals trying to come out, trip up, but play continues. And turned back by Tommy Shore. Nathan Peterson, turnover Nashville. They have it in the left circle, swiped across ice. Chase Murray turns right point and loops it in behind. Chow again. Wedged up along the boards, help coming from Goodwin. 3-on-2 scrum. Nashville gets out of there to the slot, trying to get the shot off with Stout. He has been all over the ice as well. Unable to strike, and then it's iced by the Admirals. Face up right circle, won by the Predators. Back it goes, high shot Boniface, just missing the top left corner. A floating shot. Admirals take it up the left wing. Carried out, Everett. Cuts wide left, goes behind the net, and out of the corner. Everett, right circle, gets away from a check, takes it to the corner. Banged up there on the side by Rosas. Held in Wallows. Nashville trying to clear to the line. Fought for a moment and then pushed away by Thomas. Thomas and Barris pursue it in the Nashville offensive zone. Fought for along the boards. And the junior Admirals pick it up with Drury. Goes cross ice away from Wallows. Admirals again, low left, off the cycle. Drana got burrowed up in there. Nashville can't quite clear. A big scrum along the low left side. Thomas gets pushed off. Here's a chance for Wallows for the hat trick. He just misses down low on the backhand. Everett comes in front of the Nashville net, a slapping clear off a body, and just good enough to get out. Scholmas. D-to-D pass, then tipped off the toe of Wallows' stick. Scholmas wristed back in. Behind the Nashville goal where it's intercepted. Steven Lipa, far side pass. Richmond gets held up on the wall and will squirt back to center. Here's Eglin, down the left, had a step to the net, but a good reaching play by Pickering to take it off his stick. Low left again, 2-on-2. Eglin, look to center, comes loose. Goodwin caught up on the wall. He knew the contact was coming. Goodwin again turns to the forehand to break out. Big check along the board. Scholmas and then a couple of junior Preds collided with each other. Lipa will backhand it out. Leo Burns, that's turned over. Goodwin to the slot, try to settle down the puck. It's loose. Goodwin chases to the corner. Try to work it out. The Admirals get it through center. And a big low check. And down goes Eglin, hurt on the play. McPhee looks across, intercepted off that 2-on-1. Eglin back on his feet, has to jump in on the defense. Reached and taken by Tinsley, who had the second junior Preds goal. Comes loose in the middle. Nashville holding high, wristers blocked and forced out. Admirals 3-on-2, Barnes defended off on the wall, well there by Murray. Murray again with a check down low. Admirals get out of there. Lucas Barnes back to Schneider, top of the circle, shoots and just knocked down in front and wide. Murray to the back, held in Shore, wrister deflected, loose puck off Burns, tries to find it in the slot, couldn't do so. Murray, he's held up. Admirals keep it with Shore, fanning on the shot, and Nashville will take it off the near side if someone can find it. Murray couldn't get it out. Pressure from Holting it back behind the Nashville goal. 11:05 remaining in the third, and here's a 2-on-2 developing here. Down the left side coming in Murray. Murray steps wide, goes to the net, wraps it around, and just caught off the side of the net. Looked like Pearson Hazlett was going to be there in time as he kicked out his left leg. Outlet pass, taken on, brought out by Barnes, wristing it back on net. Freshwater comes out to play it. Here's a turnover. Admirals in the slot. Turning to Schmidt. Pass went in behind his man. Comes back right side. Held in by Drana. Walked down as far as he could. Taking off the puck. And Nashville will force it through. 3-on-2 rush. Goodwin steps wide right. Puck in his feet. stripped off, but it's held in. Boniface to the circle. Looking for an opening, shooting, and a save is made. The rebound, backhanded into the goal mouth once again. And then another try by Murphy gets knocked down in front. 10 minutes remaining in the third. Puck is turned over behind the goal, tried to be centered. And back behind the Nashville net. Murphy's on it. Low right. To the circle, goes cross ice in behind Morgan. With a wrister through the goal mouth and out is it. Hazlett got a big piece of it. It went through him. But not the direction Nashville wanted it to go. Now Boniface had it tied up with the official. He sends it low on net. It's kicked out by Hazlett. Now in the slot, a shot blocked there from Fickenshire, and the rebound goes high and off to the corner. And now the Admirals take it right wing. 3-on-2, try to hold it wide. Wrister goes wide of the net from Drury. And then Nashville tries to get it out of the corner. Everett with pressure. It's Rosas sending along the side. Held in by the Admirals again on the right wall. Pass turned over. Lipa lunging through. Checked up, but he worked it in. Rosas pursues it. Canceled out. Thomas to the circle. Taken down. High slide. It's given over right side. Wrister low, and a save is made by Hazlett. Face off right circle. Milwaukee able to take it over. Back to the blue line, held in. Nashville low shot. Kind of dipped for a moment, and it's up there by Hazlett. Now, unconfirmed, but a little birdie tells me that the Milwaukee Junior Admirals are being coached today by the big Admirals, Carl Taylor. I will work to get that confirmed, but that's pretty interesting if that's the case. And again, Nashville being coached today by former Predator J.P. Dumont. So, got some big names taking care of these teams. Admirals off the turnover. You saw that wild sequence as Freshwater came out to play it. Bounces off a handful of legs. McPhee gets to the right circle. Wristed on net. Saved by Freshwater. And that could have been dangerous depending on where he would have kicked that out. Now we're down to 8 minutes remaining here in the third period. 4-2 Milwaukee. Loose puck in the Admiral zone. Chased down by Peterson. Kept alive out in front and just away from Murphy, who had a golden chance. Brought down by Barnes. Bonifacio stayed in his way, checked them in the corner. Morgan and Schneider, 2-on-2. And coming out of there is Schneider off the left side. Schneider, it's turned over. Nashville through center, brought it with Chow. And wristed way up in the air and into the ceiling. And a stoppage with 7:24 remaining in regulation. Now, we're not sure of the, at least I'm not sure of the overtime rules if we get there. The Junior Predators have to get through and score twice, and the Admirals have made it very tough on them. But it's not like they haven't had their opportunities. Hazlett has been very good between the pipes for the Junior Admirals. It goes to Hazlett's right in the Admirals' defensive zone. Nashville able to chase it and come up with it. Lipa at the high point. Wrister, 2 men in front. It's sent wide with Chow trying to pick it up off the low left side. Couldn't do it. Drew Barris turns and tries to send it out. Barris again. Wedged up along the wall by Wallace. Still gets held up in there. Stout helping through Murphy. It's wristed back up to Lipa. Lipa kept it in. Right side, Murphy. Held up, has help with Chow. Seeing a lot of board play here. And back down to the Nashville zone. Steven Lipa, long wrister to center. Tipped off Chow, back in the Admirals end with 7 minutes to go. And for those who are interested, we have breaking news out of Toronto. It looks like Joe Thornton has signed a 1-year, $700,000 contract with the Toronto Maple Leafs. So that is interesting. Nashville bring it back in with Chow. High slot, walking in with it, Murray. Checked and sent wide by Burns. And Milwaukee recovers back in their own end. Down to 6.5 minutes left here, regulation. Nashville down by 2. As we reach the dying minutes here at Ford Ice Center, Bellevue, on the west side of the Music City. Long wrister from the point. No traffic in front. That's easily gloved by Hazlett on the long try by Gavin Meter. .6:16 remaining here at the time of the stoppage. And it looks like timeout has been called. At least somewhat of a delay before we drop the puck here. So Nashville has the offensive zone face-off with Rosas taking the draw. Milwaukee won it. Wristed around the boards by Tommy Shore to the back, held in by the Preds. Tipped in the corner away from Fickenshire. And the puck played with a high stick, and we'll get a whistle, and the face-off stays in the Nashville offensive end. Left circle the face-off, won by Milwaukee. Taken around the net. Wristed toward the point. Admirals push it to center. Big check along the side. Up in the air off a glove. Nashville trying to find it. And worked back in by Fickenshire. Admirals get it across. Knocked down to the neutral zone. Predators pick up. The Admirals rush it in. A good chance here for Wallos. Hands off River with a lane to the net. Back to Wallos on the backhand. He missed the top shelf. That would have been a hat trick. And then a deflection by Everett from a point shot that just sent wide. 5.5 minutes to go here. Admirals looking to make it insurmountable. Back to their own line. Peterson fanned on it. And a good backhand play by Thomas to work it in. Admirals go to work again. Shore wrist one in on Freshwater. Pat save kicked off to the corner. Boniface sends it up right wing. Tinsley back in the Admiral zone. Icing called. On the draw, push through Eglin. Nashville trying to get out of the zone. McPhee, it's held in by Lundberg. Wristing it back to the far side. Tinsley. Lunged into by Drana. Little pile up there along the far side. Admirals holding in with Barris with a wrister in the air. Trying to find it. Levi down in front, but a good takeaway by Lundberg. Nashville through center. Goodwin had it taken off his stick. A battle along the boards. McPhee into the skate of Lipa. And still they scrum for it along the far side. Goodwin charges in, number 9, down the circle, takes it behind the net. Goodwin came out with it. Has help right side from Tinsley. Tinsley took a hard hit along the near side boards. And Milwaukee plays it back in the middle. They'll come up ice with it. Chasing it off the left side, Pickering back into his own zone. Wrister up the wing, right side. Tipped, could not be stopped by Tinsley, who wanted to come forward with it. Only got a tip on it, and the Admirals take it. With under 4 minutes to play in this one. Lunging back ahead with the puck, taking it wide is Burns. All the way in on the end-to-end rush. Burns off the takeaway down low. Shoved off behind the net as he lost his balance. And it's Meter playing it far side. Admirals hold in on the right side again. Trying to take it down and wrist it into the corner. Schneider comes loose in front. A backhander lunging. Glove saved by Freshwater. He had to do it again. This time off a low rebound. Down prone on the ice. Had to sprawl out and reach that glove up. Deja vu with 3:23 remaining in the game. Holting and Murphy will do battle on the straw in the Milwaukee offensive zone. Barnes pushed it back. There's a shot sent wide of the net from Shore, and coming out of the corner left side are the Admirals. Schneider in the air, gloved and pressed ahead. Junior Predators through center. Chow couldn't play it. Loose puck. Reached at. Chow onside. Hands it back. Murphy down the slot. Shooting. Just missing on the glove side. Great chance for Ryan Murphy as that opened up. Now under 3 minutes to go. Junior Preds trailing by 2. Admirals push it to the line and out. Wrist it back in. Admiral zone. Scholmus takes it near side and fed it through center. A race to it. And the Nashville zone. Barnes and Morgan meet up. And Nashville comes away with the puck. At the line, Admirals keeping in, kick back to center. Admirals left side. That went off the leg of Lipa. And carried back in again by Stout. Tries to cross in the middle, got checked hard as he got faced up. And rolled back on net where Hazlett will cover it. Well, if Nashville wants to tie things up, that's going to be the line that will have to do it. With Chow, Stout, and Murphy. And meanwhile, Coach J.P. Dumont has called timeout and pulled his goaltender, Ryland Freshwater. Nashville has 2 minutes, 18 seconds to work with here for this tying scenario. And again, we'll have the 18U Junior Predators versus the 18U Junior Admirals coming up at 7:30 tonight. Same place, Junior Predators Facebook page. And again, Sam Fleming will have the call of that one. He's the voice of Tennessee Volunteers Club Hockey. Formerly of the Alabama Crimson Tide, or Frozen Tide as they're called. The Junior Predators, again, still have their work cut out for them. 2:18 remaining. They've got to get 2 to tie it. If we get to overtime, it's 5 minutes of 3-on-3 followed by a 3-man shootout. And if nothing comes to that, then we get the sudden death shootouts. Pretty much identical to what we get in the NHL. Hopefully we see 3-on-3 at some point in the weekend. Again, we'll have several of the Junior Preds games coming up here. You can follow at Junior Predators on Twitter and Facebook. You can follow me at Peyton_Turnage on Twitter. As here we go. Junior Predators have 6 men on the ice trying to tie it down by 2. It goes wide of the Admirals net. They'll push for it in behind the net. Comes free with Thomas trying to find it in the corner. Double team. Help coming right side. I think spun off on a hit was Rosas. Toward the blue line, reaching at it. Goodwin kept it in. Admirals clearing attempt, got blocked. Low right again, Rosas. Checked in the corner. Played back to the point, Boniface. 1:54 to go. Rosas stumbled a bit, kept it down behind. Center back, Thomas with a shot. Save made, rebound opens up. Score! Out of the scrum, and it's a 1-goal game! Long rebound came to the left circle, and it looks like it's Sean Morgan who's made it a 1-goal game with 1:46 to go, and the Junior Predators aren't out of it quite yet. Thomas had a good scoring opportunity from the short right side corner. He had a good look at the top right of the net. Hazlett made the save. The attention was still there at the net front. The long rebound came to Morgan. Stepped into it, and the net was wide open for him. So it's a 1-goal game. Nashville has put Freshwater back in net. As you see, he plays it out of the corner and gives right side to Chow. Once they get up ice, they'll pull him. And they got a chance to do so. Murphy closes and sends it wide. Murphy on the perimeter, double team to take away. Freshwater can't leave yet. The Admirals march on. Wallace, who's had 2 in the game. Good defensive play made by Morgan. He might be the man of the hour, but a takeaway again. Ever for Wallace. Gets down and shoots. He scores! What a goal! Wallace the hat trick. And the game-sealing goal with 1:14 to go. The Admirals take a 5-3 lead. Wallace had to fight off 2 defenders in doing so. And he's able to put it top corner on Freshwater. And that should do it. It's 5-3. Off the draw. Puck goes back into the Nashville corner. Reached at along the far side glass and pushed on through. We'll see if Nashville pulls the goalie if they get down ice. We're under a minute now, and there is a penalty coming up on Milwaukee. So now they have no choice but to pull the goalie and put the extra attacker on. Tipped by Levi, didn't touch it. Nashville caught back at their own end of center. Now they'll take it right side, Chase Murray. Feeds it through the middle. Trying to get a shot away, and it's turned over. Pickering had a chance in the slide. It's touched up for the penalty with 38.3 remaining. They did pull Freshwater for the extra attacker on the delayed call as is standard, and they're going to keep him out for this power play with not much time left and the 5-3 deficit. So the Nashville power play with 6 attackers again. Roses lines in right circle. Pushed it over to Chow. Comes back to the point for Morgan. Cross ice. Boniface. One-timer deflected right out in front, and there was a little daylight, but it missed. Morgan again. Boniface straight away. 27 seconds. Hands it down the circle. Murphy a shot. Shoulder save. Rebound up high. It's kept in. Sean Morgan again. Right half wall. 18 seconds. Boniface to the point. Murphy. Takes it top of the circle. Murphy, Boniface, fakes the drive. One-timer, just missing. It hit the side of the net. Now out in front, a scrum. Out of the goal mouth, 5 seconds. Boniface waits, hands over to Murphy. Down across, Morgan a shot, rebound. Fanned on by Chow, and the game is over. Well, you knew once it got to a certain point that it wasn't going to be an opportunity to tie it, but Nashville did valiantly to try to get their 4th goal. They will come up on the losing end of this game. 5-3 is the final. As the player of the game from Milwaukee, undoubtedly number 13, Tanner Wallace, who had a hat trick. And the game-sealing goal, the Admirals only up by 1. That 5-3 goal was the dagger that ended things. And Pearson Hazlett is the winning goaltender. So that'll do it. We will come back here at 7:30. Again, be sure to tune in. And Sam Fleming will be on the call of 18U Junior Preds versus 18U Junior Admirals. But that's it for now. I'm Peyton Turnage. We appreciate you joining in. And again, come on back at 7:30.